Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I'm trying to find myself on my other device. Today I'm going to see what I'm going to make with this stamping that I did yesterday. I need to find myself first. If anyone knows where I am, let me know. You're now live on your channel. Well, that's good. So, yeah, beautiful, beautiful day today here. And I have thoroughly enjoyed myself being out in the fresh air. And so this was still lying on my desk from yesterday. Hi, Shaz. Hi, Randy. Oh, you just sat down, Randy. So did I, funnily enough, but here beside you. So probably just going to make simple cards with this and not anything complicated. But what I'm going to tell you about is what I did yesterday afterwards. So after I came off the live, I went on to Ruth Artful Stamping's Ko-fi page and I bought templates which will kind of look like this. Well, you can have them for free. I chose to put a donation in for mine. But if you go to Ko-fi, which is ko-fi, ko-fi.com/ I think it's Artful Stamping, it could be Ruth Trice, I'm not sure. But Ruth put her link here yesterday and I will get it again. And what I then did was I used some of our retired vellum sheets and I made my own templates that I can see through. So I'm just having a wee look at them to give me an idea. So I could have these two kind of full-size cards and these four. I actually quite like that because sometimes I quite like a card or a panel that's got more white in it. You know what I always say? It's somewhere to rest your eye. So you've got that one that's really full and that one's got a bit of space there, so you could turn these and use them in any direction. So that would be okay. That would work too, wouldn't it? Giving you some different looks. So that's that one. What have we got? Two. I'm not so sure because these are, well, you know, I could add just a little, you can always add a little bit of stamping if you want. So if I needed a lot of cards, you know, it would be quite ideal to just cut that into 9 and make 9 cards. So that's an option. What else have we got? The third one, all these sort of slimline. Oh, Shaz, do you know you're allowed to? It is, do you know? You're allowed to feel sorry for yourself. It's hard not to when you're incapacitated and you're in pain. And Randy's been in pain as well, so you two give each other a hug and the two of you get better quick. I'm not quite sure, that long one, I'm not quite sure of that because they're sort of a bit disjointed there. So that was, I'm still thinking 1 is the best I've seen so far. Where did I get 3? Here's 4. You will. You'll rise. Oh, I like that too. I like that one. That's cool. To be honest, don't have a great use for slimline. quite interesting. It's just nice to get a wee look at the templates and give you different options. Quite like that one too. Like these. I'm not entirely sure. How do the squares at that end look? Well, they're not quite square, but I'm thinking. I like this one too, yeah, it's quite good. You see, I like square cards with layers, and I've got because I've been doing regular market stalls and finding that smaller cards don't sell as well, but the big ones that are a bit fancier do. Hey Kenzie, in you come, in you come. So I know I'm looking at this, but these are almost a square, and I'm kind of thinking, what size is that? Yeah, so I'm thinking, I've used the templates to inform me. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to chop them down. Oh. See, maybe I need to make, now that I've got an idea of Ruth's templates, maybe I need to make my own as well that works. So this is 21 centimetres that way. This is our UK A4 card. So half of that is 10.5. So to avoid waste, if I cut down at 10.5 there, and then I cut off the other end at 10.5. We'll look at these later, and then take these both and chop them at 10.5. I kind of like what I've got there. I think they're pretty. And then that is 9. I'm going to cut a 9 by 9 square there. If we put a nice sentiment in there, it'll look different. And then this one is 9 by 12.1 almost, so we can work with that as well. So there, or I can just choose. If I'm going to make 6 square cards, actually, let's choose 9 there. Sorry for all my indecision, but I've now got the makings of 6 cards and a wee tag. And then, of course, I need a bang crash wallet. Janice is here, so I need, oops, some square cards. I might not make them all up. Well, yeah, I can because I've got a new pack of this. I don't know how long this will take, and if you guys are happy to just hang around. So I looked at the templates and made up my own. What am I like? Well, the thing is, I know what I need. And these can be, although they've got holly in them, they could still be winter birthday. So I'm doing this from scratch, so you can time me if you want. So I need to make 6 card bases of, and mine are 14.5 square, pardon me. As long as you're just relaxing, as I say, I've not prepped anything. So let's just do this if I'm doing a batch bake. A batch make. And we're looking, remember that you're scoring. This is my cheapest way because when the arm of my trimmer goes out, it takes up too much of my desk. So no rocket science here, just some batch cards that will go on my stall. These be the start of my Christmas cards for my stall. And like, why did I score when I should have been cutting? Do you know? Yeah, making them up as I go. But don't get me wrong, Ruth's templates did inform me that the end pieces would work as squares. And I will make use of those. It's just I like cutting and scoring with the same trimmer. It's just, and also putting the arm out, I just don't have the desk space. I do, but right now I don't because I've got too much stuff piled up. So I've done it again. Oh, this is number 4. We're getting there. And then we need some card for layers. Now I'm thinking we could have some embossed backgrounds. We can have stamped backgrounds. Who knows? Like this time it's cut. This is card number 5. This is the best trimmer I've ever had. It's just so much easier that you can use it. The problems I have are not with the trimmer, they're with my own head. There's nothing wrong with the tool, it's the workman that has issues. So that's 5 and then 6. So it's funny how the cheaper items don't sell so well, but higher priced items do at the market I've been going to, which is really odd, isn't it? I think it's more that because you can buy cards so cheaply, and the old cheapo shops, the people tend to just want to buy handcrafted cards for special occasions. Well, that's what I'm finding. That's not to say that everyone has the same experiences. Right, so now I need some Night of Navy and Berry Burst. Night of Navy, that's Mail and Rambo. Maybe not. I do have a few Night of Navy scraps here, do you think? Maybe some of them are not wide enough, of course. Just going down to see what that one will be. Oh, a card blank. I'll keep that. None of them are going to be wide enough for layers. Sorry about this, folks. We'll get moving. I know there are people who do YouTube who come on all prepared to do a live. That ain't me, babe. That ain't me you're looking for. Right, so let's do a 9 by 9.5. Oh, hey Shirley, come away in. The ladies will budge up and let you get fan or fire, whatever you need most. Get a drink. Right, so we have, as I say, I will add it more stamping on these. I just, at the moment, I'm just making a layer because there's kind of where I'm heading ish. We'll see. Oops. So we'll get it's all falling down, it's all going wrong. So for the other one, 13.5, they'll need to be 11. Are you warm, Shirley? Wasn't it a wonderful day? I think I can cut this one down to 9.5 by 9.5. Yep. So I get 3. I've got 2 small ones, so I need another 3 of the big ones. Just double check that that's the right size. That's them. Yeah. Got another one of these. I know we just about had summer Saturday and today, didn't we? That's us. We've had our offering. $11, and then I'm going to maybe get just cut all these bits out so that I'm not bringing out this too many times. I do want to get and some other white layers because I thought we might emboss. So where is the white, the thin white? Here it is. Our normal white. And 1, 2. Just cut enough so that we can do some embossing or stamping or something. So because this trimmer is pretty clever and it has a decent blade, right, so if if I cut 14 centimetre squares, they will still give a nice border. Look at that. Isn't that trimmer a marvel? I'm cutting 3 sheets at once, which I find is that with this thickness of card, 3 is just about right. But you just have to be that bit careful that you're not I don't know what you're, oh, that they don't slip, that's the word. Right, I'll pop this away just now. And then I thought it might be interesting, or it might not be, to have a look at this. Where'd it go? The new folder, the birch one, which I got out, and yeah. Oh no, Shirley! Oh my goodness! Oh, bless him. That sounds really painful. All his quad ligaments. Oh. Listen, bring him in here and sit him with Shaz, because she's broken her foot. Can we put all the wee injured people in together? Yeah, you got plenty rain, didn't you? That's, oh, poor Dave, that's a shame. At least you drive, Shirley. At least you guys can get a bit. I dread to think what happens if Peter gets injured like that. Although he's sporting something wrong with his Achilles tendon at the moment and his shoulder, so yeah. This getting old business isn't good either. Where is my grey embossing plates? Come here. Right, let's see what happens. Right, now I've dropped all the white squares. And I nearly fell off my chair. You'll be a bit out of it on strong painkillers though, they kind of knock you, especially if you're not accustomed to taking them. Right, let's pop this in here. This is the embossing folder that goes with the bird suite, whatever they're called. You don't need to bring it back again, it's just easier for me so I don't have to stand up and stretch over the machine all at once. Yeah, he's still, it's some kind of Achilles tendonitis or something he's got, but he's still running to a degree. He ran over the Forth Bridge and back last night. And then he sat with it on ice before he went, and then on ice when he came back. It makes no sense to me, but you know, he'll know when he can't. Right, so we'll do 2 with an embossed back. Well, this with this folder, we'll do 2 that I might emboss with my scoreboard. Did you know that you can do that too? Like, let's close this up and get some space. So once I've done all these bits, this will be easy, right? Okay, so I'm going to use that side, and I'm just going to score this at 1 centimetre. All the way around. And then I'm going to score it at 2 centimetres all the way around. And then I might regret it because I haven't checked that anything will fit. But that's okay. I'm not sure how well you'll see these scores. Right, that's that one, and then I'll just do this one up to and 1 on both sides. What we do? 2, then 1, about 1.5. It's not wanting to move to that. Yay, that's better. So 1, 1.5, and 2. The assembly won't take so long with this, so 1 done already. 1.5. Well, it might, because I've not checked I've got glue that works. And 2. One. 1.5. And 2. So that's got 3 score lines. There you go. And the other ones might get stamped on, we'll see. We will see. Right, so what have we got? There was something in my mind, something silly in my mind, but don't know how many cards will get finished, but the stamp sets for the paper, you will need to maybe go back. Did you look at it? Regal Flora. Sentimental Wishes. And I don't know. Frozen Edges. I know, it's all right. I forgot myself, so I don't know whether I want to put this owl in here or not, because it just fits. So it's a bit of, you know, looking at what you've got. If I faff about, I won't get so many done, but then faffing's good, isn't it? I would be very careful here because I've kind of well linked that. I've actually stamped him with wild wheat. It's not a penguin, it's an owl. It's an owl! And I've got pecan, have I? Pecan pie. I thought you were taking the mick. You weren't. And I've got my berry burst here. I don't want to start using colours that I didn't have out yesterday, so let's just... Again, I'm not a colouring expert, so consult an expert. If you want to improve your colouring. If you want to have fun, I'm your guy. Yeah, but just, this is just fun, right? And then what have I got? What colour? I've got Calypso Coral here. I know this is not in the card, but his beak needs to be a bit different. Right, is this light pecan? Yeah. I don't know if there are dies for the owl, but I didn't buy any dies this time. I'm a pre-order. Because they have reached our shores now, but they were still travelling. I don't know if there were dies for this, but to be honest, he's easy to fussy cut if you want him. There you go, there's his hairy feet. That will die back in a minute and then we'll pop. You can have a pink hat. He's from Christmas Friends. we have a bit of a mess going on here, you know, with a Janice smudges. So what I'm going to do is find the stamp set. Where'd it go? Here it is. And just put some leaves down here. Hopefully they all won't need fixed. What day is this? Oh, this is Wednesday. So my JazzleCrafts often come on a Wednesday. Does anyone know if they're due on? We usually do a live on a Wednesday night or a recorded. I think we'll put some this way to support the wee owl. So he's basically in the treetops here. You see, that just changes it. Wee sleepy owl in the treetop. Okay, and then since he's got a pink hat, he can have a pink border and that pulls out. Craft roulette, I've no idea what that is. Oops, that wasn't so clever. So is everyone okay? Ish. Did you all get a drink? I'm wondering, does that... Yeah, I think that one can go on the... Right, so where are the card bases? The 6 card bases that I made. Right. What, is it on TV, Kenzie, or YouTube, or Facebook, or what? Zoom? Oh, look, what's that about? Is that going to... Oh, I'm lucky. Where did that come from? Oh, I've got on that finger. How does that happen? We're okay though. I think we'll put this on with dimensionals. What is in review? Remember, I'm in the UK. I might have no idea what you're talking about half the time because I don't see the same programs. Is that a TV channel? Okay, Shirley. I need to catch up. Shirley also has a wee channel where she does quite a lot of crafting. It's called Handmade by Shirley. Fancy that, because that's, as you see, that's her handle. She has some great ideas, so if you want some more crafty ideas, pop over and check out Handmade by Shirley. There you go, one card with my cute wool, hula wool one. Where will I put it here? Because I'll forget where they are and then... Now, what have we got now? That's so pretty, isn't it? That doesn't need anything. Anything really. Maybe just a little bit of a buff of a border. And this one's got quite a lot of Night of Navy in it, so... And Shirley, I don't know if you're aware or available or know anyone else who might want to, is on Sunday the 8th of September I have an in-person event at the Garden Centre. It's a cream tea afternoon, and yeah, they do cater for the cream teas, they do cater for other dietary requirements like dairy free, vegan, etc. So it's not all fresh cow's cream. So we're having a craft and cream tea afternoon. I do have set it at 12 places and I'm prepped for 12. I've only sold 6. So if you know anyone who might enjoy that and they live locally to me or to Pullman or within a drive of Pullman, I do have 6 spaces left at the moment. Right. I like that with the border around it. And I'm going to pop that on a Night of Navy. I know you would, Kings. It was just a bit far for you. Mackenzie, you do have a pass for a class on Zoom, so just when you see me advertising one that you fancy, just let me know. And then you can use your pass. I don't know if this is too big for... These big ones are not getting the benefit of that, so let's use one of the little ones then. See, that one will fit in there nicely. So we'll keep these ones for that. Right, just let's use another one of these then. For this one. Wrong glue. Oh, I've gone and glued it, so it's going to be a flat card. But they're, to be honest, for posting, they're better. Now, if I'm careful, as that's probably not possible, is it? I should have done this before, but I just had the idea to just do a wee gentle edge on here. I'm not adding any more ink. To the brush. So it's barely visible, but it is. It's there. And when I put it on the white card, I'm sure it will show up. But it's just a very gentle inky. This just adds a wee bit of texture. I am not putting sentiments on these just now. So that's 2 cards down. Right, and then big, little. So, here's the little squares we've got. And so this one, I'm thinking just a nice sentiment here. It's £25 for the afternoon. That includes your cream tea and your crafting box, Shirley. If you want, I can message you the link later on so you can make up your mind and then you can share it with anyone. Right, so I'm just looking for a sentiment. I like these ones. I like the font. I think that one's too big for my space. Oh, come here. See, that fits in there nicely. Very nice. I'm going to use my Night of Navy one here. I'm going to also use Night of Navy ink. So I'm just dipping the edge of this in here to give it a navy. Okay, I do like that under the moonset. Right, so that gives that a nice navy border. And then, where's my thing? Actually, this. Thanks, Shirley, for just even for looking at it. No obligation. Right, I'm actually going to do a little bit in here with the Night of Navy and the snowflake. I'm going to stamp it off first though. I had such fun yesterday. It was yesterday's live. I stamped it, Shirley. I rather had fun doing that, so I promised I would come back on today and make it into something. I'm not going to breach this sort of shape, and I'm going to leave that white there deliberately. And this is to get, oh, that's right, this is getting this one, isn't it? I'm going to run over a wee bit, so if you're a follower of my JazzleDazzleCrafts and you have to go, well, that's fine. I just jumped in because I said I would come on. It was a good episode yesterday. Yeah, my whole life is episodes. Shirley, do you know why the weather was better today than it's been? Because the kids went back to school today. I remember that, and when I had my own children at home, or minded children, that the day they went back to school, the weather was always good. It's such a shame. I just feel that I've just need to move that a little bit, but my fingers were a bit inky. Right, we'll just live with it. Right, so we want this onto a base card. This is card number 3 coming up. So I've turned this card round so that the embossing that I did with my scoreboard is facing up. So it's just a simple way to add just a wee bit of interest to a card. Yeah, just it makes it like a wee bit Christmassy, but quite a modern Christmas or winter look, doesn't it? Problem is I can't actually see very well here, because that just fits now quite snugly into that square. So there we go, card number 3. So we'll do this little one now. I know they had poor weather at the beginning, didn't they? And I feel that there's something just not quite jangle. This is jangling a wee bit with me. So where's my flower? I'm actually going to stamp the flower again. This is the whole thing. By the time I finish the 6 cards, you probably won't be able to work out. I'm just putting that in there. You won't be able to work out how the picture went together. Just going to just do a wee bit like that. That's enough. I just feel it kind of just brings it together. That is the same colour, it's just dry, it just needs to dry back a wee bit. I don't think that really needs much else, does it? I wonder if I've got a little, just a little sentiment that would go in there. I'm just still looking just through. Just the sets that are on my desk, really. Peace on Earth's bit long, isn't it? Is it? So it could go that way. Let's try that. Just feel that. Just what's left, the ink that's left on that. I'm just thinking, rather than get it on my fingers, put it on the card. There you go, that works fine. It works because I say it works. Now I don't know whether I want to pink the edges up more or just leave it as is. Right, see if we can put this background on the card without getting it covered in ink. Is that possible, do you think? Is anyone crafting along, or no, we'll do this the other way? Well, yeah, we will. I thought that was ink, but it's just fluff. Not many people turned up this afternoon, but that's okay. That is okay, because, well, in the UK, they've probably been out of doors all day and now they need to catch up. We'll maybe want it round that way so we can eat the sentiment, read the sentiment. That's fourth card. You're just sitting on your heating mat. Good for you, Randy. Just let that pain disappear. Right, so that way makes sense to me, and that one could also have Peace on Earth because that'll fit there. Where's the, right, there's the layer. I'm thinking I might be going off shot with some of this. Sorry if I am. Keep forgetting that you guys are there watching. I don't really, I just do get absorbed in what I'm doing. Do you know, there's a bit of me thinks that it's just plain white works with that too. I was going to stamp on it, but I'm thinking, do you think too that just, so that could actually go straight on the card, or it could go with this this layer works. So, thanks for sticking with me. Might as well finish them now. And we'll just pop this one on. I think I knew I had some dimensionals out. Pop this one up on dimensionals. Hey, I need to get finished because I'm getting hungry. Need to get some dinner. 2, 3, 4. If that wasn't so horrible, it would be funny. Five cards made, let's go for 6. That way around works, doesn't it? That is so pretty. I'm going to add a bit of a pinky edge though. So I'll either enhance this or ruin it. What's your bet? Just bringing in that pink. It's going to be a pink Christmas. Of course, it's kind of going purpley because I'm doing it over that. I'll need to go to the side of it, because that's still damp, that bit where I did the Night of Navy. It just brings your eye in. I don't really have a sentiment for this one at the moment. That could almost be like a winter birthday one. So I'm just going to put it together and we'll do sentiments later, and then I'll quickly let you see all 6 cards. You can let me know what your favourite is. Oh, it must have been so horrible for you, Randy. So were you away, Shirley, when Dave fell, or did he do it at home? Sorry if it went a wee bit dark, but my fill-in light just ran out of power. And it's really not worth it. I'm not sure what way I was going with this. That way. I use wet glue just to get that wee moment to straighten up. Right, let's quickly clear the desk. Thanks so much for those who stayed and kept me company. Got that little bit, maybe I'll use that as a tag, I don't know. That's all that's left of my stamping. I actually think the white bases are quite classy, aren't they? Right, so let's go back. So we have one with our silly wee owl, two again with the background and a bit of inking, three with the scoring with the, and four with the scoring, five with just plain white, and pink with just 6. So, what do you think? Let me know which one you like the best. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's your favourite? They are quite beautiful. I rather like them. In fact, you know what? I would quite like some china with that flower on it. So anyway, I'm going to just bring my camera down, let you see a bit more of the detail. The owl, I might have been better stamping it in black. Anyway, thank you everyone. Keep well, and those of you who are in pain, I hope you get relief from that pain very soon. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Remember to have a wee check, see what my JazzleCrafts are up to. I'm not sure how to get out of here.